Alright, YouTube, welcome back. We're doing some more traditional knives today. Looking at the Northwoods Fremont Jack. This one has been on my want list for a long time. It comes in a bunch of different materials. This is the OD Green Linen Micarta, which is probably the only one I think you can really find right now. I know the blue camel bone's been sold out. It's also the most expensive. It comes in all kinds of different varieties. But I really dig the OD Green Micarta. It looks really slick. Just goes really well with these polished bolsters, with the shield. So, got this from Knife Ship Free, which is, Derek Bond's company, and he is the one that bought the rights to produce Northwoods knives. They're actually made by GEC for him. So, another, again, top quality slip joint. It's got perfect centering, good quality, no rise there in the spring when you have it open at the half stop or in the full. Nice modified Warncliffe blade. What's cool here on the Northwoods and on this part of the blade here on the flats here, they did they basically left the heat treat on there, so it gives it kind of a two-tone finish. I'm not sure if the camera's really picking that up or not, but it looks really neat. It's so many fingerprints on these. One thing I did want to mention in my previous video that I forgot to was one thing that you're going to want to get with these high carbon steels, this is also 1095 high carbon, is this Aegis Solutions. I've been using this for a long time. It's especially great for knives that have a high possibility of corrosion like high carbon steels do. You just pretty much spray it on, wipe it off, and it keeps them from getting rust and other things on there. So I use it on a lot of my fixed blades, and these knives definitely require a little more attention like that. So, but this is just a gorgeous knife, guys. This is, like I said, I love this design. I love this Warncliffe blade. It's got a beefy blade stock, more so than a lot of traditional knives. It just feels really nice in the hand, very comfortable. It'll do any EDC task you throw at it. That's what these knives are actually perfect for, is everyday carry. We tend to carry these big, large tactical style folders to use to open packages and to open mail and to maybe cut a piece of fruit. And really, a knife like this does all those things just as good and takes up a lot less pocket space. And it also won't destroy your pants like most of my tactical folders have with the pocket clips. So this came in this nice KSF Knife Ship Free leather sheath, or slip, I guess they call it. This one is a little harder to get out just because this one is a little bit wider of a slip joint. Comparing it to my Blade Forums knife, you can see here it's quite a bit thicker. I guess not quite a bit. It's definitely a little bit thicker. This one actually slips in and out of here like super easy. You can have it in there pretty deep, pinch it. This one, if you get it too deep, it's difficult to get out. I try to let it ride right there, and you can see it's not coming out as easy, definitely. So I tend to just carry this one in my watch pocket anyway, but these little slips are nice. So this one measures about 3.75 inches closed. I'd say the pull on this one is pretty good. It's like a 5. I mean, it's pretty easy to open. You can pinch it open, no problem. You don't have to use that nail nick. So I do like that, and I realize not everyone has. I just cut my fingernails, so I don't have pretty much any fingernails, so it's kind of hard to open them. No big deal. But I like to be able to pinch them. That's the one my only complaint on this Blades Forms knife is just a little more difficult to open, but still manageable. These are definitely two-handed open knives. They're not something you're going to open with one hand. They do have a few models that have the easy open blades. They call them the razors, and they have like a little. They look kind of funky. Pretty cool. I'm probably going to get one. They have like a little indentation here on the blade that kind of looks like a little hook. And you basically snag it on your trousers or whatever, your jeans, and it'll open it up. So if that's, I know a lot of people feel like they really need a quick tactical flipper knife or, an automatic or something to get the knife out really quickly. And if it's a self-defense knife, that makes sense. But for EDC tasks, it's not really necessary. 3.75 inches closed, 1095 steel, OD Green Micarta. The blade is probably around 2.5 inches. Let's do a little cut measuring. Yeah, look at that, 2.5 cutting length. So enough blade to get your, like I said, most EDC tasks done. And again, these knives, they have so much character, so much beauty to them. And and they're just fun to collect and to use and to carry. They're so unique, you know. There's so many different types of material these are made with, and it's just fun, you know. This particular variation of the Fremont Jack is really popular knife, and for very good reason, because, and this is kind of what got me into wanting to get into traditional knives, this actual model, and this was an early birthday present to myself, so I wanted to pick one up. On this, in the spectrum of slip joints and traditional knives, these are kind of on the higher pricing end, minus probably the highest actually I can think of, minus actually buying a full custom slip joint. So what's great about these is they're handmade. I mean, you could almost call them semi-custom, because each one of these is handmade. They're not mass-produced. They're, you know, handmade knives. They're not, you know, made in a factory overseas. They're made right here in the USA. Great Eastern Cutlery is made in Pennsylvania. This one is also made by Great Eastern Cutlery, like I mentioned, and distributed by Knife Ship Free out of Portland, or yeah, I think he's in Portland, somewhere up there in the North Oregon. So just a beautiful knife, guys. Just really stoked about this one. It's actually technically my third traditional. I had that English Jack, which was a little too large of a knife for me for a traditional, so I ended up selling it and putting the funds towards this, because this is what I wanted the whole time. I did love that smooth red bone of that English Jack, and the Wharncliffe blade, but this has the Wharncliffe also. So this is kind of my, you know, I'm new to the traditional knives. I'm really enjoying looking at them. Hoping my next one will be a Barlow, which is, you know, something I've been wanting for a long time. And GEC, they made a Tom's Choice Barlow, which I really love. Actually, I think it was Northwoods that had it produced, but they're sold out. Can't find them anywhere. So hopefully I'm finding one on the secondary market, or I may sell for a different type of Barlow. K-Bar actually makes a pretty sweet Barlow that has copper bolsters, and that'll get a really cool patina, so I actually might check one of those out soon. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about traditional knives. If you want to see more traditional knife videos, if you like these videos, I'm not going to totally, like I said, abandon the tactical, you know, modern style knives, but this is kind of going to see what you're going to see more of lately. So any questions or comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.